Hey guys, we're Blind Wave. I'm Eric.
And I'm Calvin.
Calvin, we just watched episode 4 of Game of Thrones yesterday. So
Yes.
today, being Sunday, we're going to watch episode 5, and this is called The Wolf and the Lion. The wolf being, like a dire wolf, House Stark. The lion being House Lannister. Yesterday, we had a lot of things happen. We had the introduction of Samwell Tarly.
Yes.
Dany standing up to Viserys, right? We had Eddard finding the bastard of Robert Baratheon,
Yes.
who was dark of hair.
Indeed.
He said that his mom had yellow hair. Remember?
Yeah.
Yep, so we have that as well. Arya is still continuing her lessons with Syrio. Tyrion has been captured by Catelyn Stark.
Yes.
So,
Turn of events.
because she thinks that he tried to kill Bran. Alright, so the board is set, and let's play the game.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones, just like we lose.
It's interesting, the character of Ned Stark. He walks about on foot like a common man almost.
Alone.
Yeah, alone.
Not so many years ago, we fought as enemies of the Trident.
I'm glad we never met on the field, Sir Barristan. As is my wife. I don't think the widow's life would suit her.
Barristan's one of the best.
Yeah.
Even when he's old.
I don't think it's gonna happen for more than one reason.
Your mother was a dumb whore with a fat ass. Did you know that?
He takes
Idiot. One ball and no brains. He can't even put a man's armor on him properly.
absolutely no shield at all.
Fat, is it? Is that how you speak to your king? Oh, it's funny, is it?
He shouldn't have laughed. He should not have laughed.
No. You don't like the hand's joke?
Torturing the poor boy.
You heard the hand. The king's too fat for his armor. Go find the breastplate stretcher. Now!
The breastplate stretcher. There's not a man in the Seven Kingdoms would risk hurting you.
You're telling me those cowards had let me win?
Aye.
They have no choice.
Yep.
I mean, you hurt the king, it's death sentence basically, right?
Yeah. You gotta think, I mean, his glory days are fighting. This
Yeah.
is when he was powerful, you know? And now he doesn't have that.
He misses it.
Let's go watch him ride. At least I can smell someone else's blood.
Robert.
What? Oh. An inspiring sight for the people, eh? Come, bow before your king. Bow, you shits.
Bow, you shits!
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's super cool. Is he riding an in-heat mare? That is a very fancy piece of armor.
Yeah. The Night of the Flowers.
Such a shame, Littlefinger. It would have been so nice for you to have a friend.
And tell me, Lord Renly, when will you be having your friend?
Boris knew his mare was in heat. Quite crafty, really.
Yep. You got it, Calvin.
Jeez, he looks angry.
Yeah. And that's like a 6-foot sword.
Jeez. The only man powerful enough to go up against his brother.
Pretty much. The Cleganes.
Jeez, he's big.
Yeah. You know, the Hound's not a knight. He's not used to that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants it either.
Captive downwards from his horse.
That would be annoying.
I had nothing to do with the attempt on your son's life.
The dagger found...
What sort of imbecile arms an assassin with his own blade?
Why?
Does have a very solid point.
Oh! Jeez. Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta keep hitting them till you're sure.
Yep.
Double tap.
You first. You need a woman. Nothing like a woman after a fight.
Well, I'm willing if she is.
Kitten.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Gonna chase it. I love how angry it was.
Yeah.
John was a man of peace. He was hand for 17 years, 17 good years. Why kill him?
He started asking questions.
What kind of questions?
What was the last thing we know he was looking at?
Lineage.
Mm.
Wow.
Robert had him put in the basement.
How do you get him down there?
If one hand can die, why not a second?
This hand is not the other.
We need time. Khal Drogo will not make his move until it's...
Do you recognize the other guy?
Yeah.
He was the guy that was with Danny and arranged the marriage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not lying. They said you found the bastard, and the wolves are fighting the lions and the savage. Something about the savage.
Where did you hear this?
In the dungeons, near the dragon skulls.
What were you doing in the dungeons?
Chasing a cat.
Sounds so trivial.
Yeah.
Eerie. They say it's impregnable. Give me 10 good men and some climbing spikes. I'll impregnate the bitch.
I like you.
I like you.
I like you.
Yeah. Wow.
It's pretty impregnable.
That.
No, my lord. I believe it concerns Daenerys Targaryen.
The whore is pregnant.
Love how he draws out that syllable.
I want them both dead.
You'll dishonor yourself forever if you do this.
Honor? I've got 7 kingdoms to rule. 1 king, 7 kingdoms. Do you think honor keeps them in line? Do you think it's honor that's keeping the peace? It's fear. Fear and blood.
Then we're no better than the Mad King.
Careful, Ned. Careful now.
You want to assassinate a girl? Because the spider heard a rumor.
No rumour, my lord. The princess is with child.
Based on whose information?
Sir Jorah Mormont. He is serving as advisor to the Targaryens.
Mormont. You bring us the whispers of a traitor.
Jorah's telling on Daenerys.
And if he's right,
I followed you into war. Twice. Without doubts. Without second thoughts. But I will not follow you now. The Robert I grew up with didn't tremble at the shadow of an unborn child.
she dies.
I will have no part in it.
You're the king's hand, Lord Stark. You'll do as I command, or I'll find me a hand who will.
And good luck to him. I thought you were a better man.
Out. Damn you, I've done with you.
Honor is the most important thing to Eddard.
You pollute my home with these presents.
Your aunt has done a bad thing, Robin, a very bad thing.
His last words were, the seed is strong. He wanted everyone to know what a good, strong boy his son would grow up to be.
She's gone mad.
The Lord of Alderman. He killed your father. He murdered the hand of the king.
Oh, did I kill him too? I've been a very busy man.
You will watch your tongue. No one will hurt my baby.
Mummy, I want to see the bad man fly.
You can stay or fly.
They call them the sky cells. They're slightly inclined. So, like, even if you're sleeping and you start rolling around, you gotta be careful, you know?
Shit.
Yeah.
You sure this won't hurt?
Only if I slip.
You prefer me like this?
Mm-hmm.
If you want hairless, maybe you should find a little boy.
What?
You.
Knights of the Rose.
He's the Knight of the Flowers.
Knight of the Flowers.
But the rose is their sigil. He's from Highgarden.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You would be a wonderful king.
King with no heirs.
Yeah, well, yeah. He's the youngest brother, so he wouldn't have a brother that would be an heir. So, I mean, just because you're gay doesn't mean you can't impregnate a woman.
Well, that's true.
You know?
We haven't had a real fight in 9 years. Backstabbing doesn't prepare you for a fight, and that's all the realm is now. Backstabbing and scheming and arse-licking and money-grubbing. Sometimes I don't know what holds it together.
Our marriage.
I love that they're both laughing about that.
Yeah. I love that there was no pause either. Like, they didn't even try to take it seriously.
Someone took her away from me. And 7 kingdoms couldn't fill the hole she left behind.
I love that scene.
Yeah. Not often you just get two people talking honestly.
Yeah.
Tell him when you see him.
Another bastard.
Mm-hmm.
Lannister men. I think word got out.
He was taken at my command to answer for his crimes. You kill me. Your brother's a dead man.
You're right. Take him alive. Kill us now.
I liked him.
Jamie's good. But he's never seen Ned fight either.
He hasn't.
He's fought 2 wars.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Kill him. Oh. Is that all?
He's one of his men.
I'd be pissed.
My brother, Lord Stark. I want him back.
All right.
Jeez.
The Wolf and the Lion.
Outright attack on Lord Stark.
Who's no longer the King's Hand as of right now.
He's not anymore.
Yeah. Who do you think would have won?
There were several times where Jamie looked surprised or frustrated. It definitely looked like Ned was prepared for everything that happened.
I think that while Jamie is probably more flashy and he's probably
a bit
more
quicker.
He's also quicker. He's younger. He's more in season.
Yeah.
But I think Ned knows
He
endurance.
just has experience.
Experience, endurance, and I mean,
fighting in 2 wars, he's probably got a couple tricks up his sleeve himself.
Yeah.
Not that cheap deflect and then dagger in the eye thing. That was There was a reason he was the king's man.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's also not in his prime anymore either.
No.
You know? I liked it. I liked the choreography. Could have put a tiny bit more aggression to it, I thought, when it came to performance. But the moves were good enough where they seemed solid.
It felt less like aggressive and more calculated.
Yeah. Like they were almost feeling each other out. I just figure with Jory just dying and, you know, with the setup of like, I don't fight in tournaments because I don't want men to know what I can do. And, you know, maybe something like that. I would have liked to have seen it a little bit more aggression from
I would have preferred to see a lot more, but I mean, Ned is clearly a very experienced fighter. He knows that if Jamie can get into his head, if he can make him angry,
Yeah.
If they can make him make a mistake, then Jaime is definitely a good enough swordsman to take advantage of that.
So, what do you think of Lysa Arryn, who is Catelyn's sister?
Crazy?
Yeah, she's a little bit crazy. Now, remember she said that Jon Arryn's last words were, "The seed is strong," which is what we heard last time, right?
Mhm.
And she thinks that he's talking about his son.
His son?
Yeah, what do you think he's talking about?
I think he's talking about the king's bastard sons.
Because every time we keep seeing a bastard,
they have dark
they
hair.
have very dark hair. The seed is strong.
Yes.
Yep, we got that. It makes you wonder how many bastards they are, because they,
Well, they keep coming across them.
And
he is a very prolific king.
Exactly. Yep. So what else happened? I don't think we got any Jon Snow this episode.
No. The closest we got was the King's Watchman, or not the King's Watch, but the
Yorn.
Yeah.
So we know Yorn is in the capital now.
Yeah.
Yep. Which he made that trip insanely quick.
He's probably done it a few times.
Yeah. He said that he nearly rode his horse to death when he got there, but. Yeah, I mean,
it was
it
spurned
took them
by the news of Catelyn taking.
True. I mean, it took the king 30 days to get from King's Landing to Winterfell, and Yorn went from the Wall to King's Landing in what seemed to be a very short amount of time.
He is also only one man. The
True.
king had a
whole
quite large entourage with him.
Yep. They did mention in there when Bran was learning like the different sigils and house words for each house. My favorite words for a house is either Theon's, the Greyjoys, which are they call them the Ironborn from the Iron Islands. Remember Theon is the ward.
Yeah.
Theirs is called "We Do Not Sow," meaning that they're not farmers. They don't do agriculture. They take everything.
Oh wow.
We do not sow. We reap. And what they call it? What do they call it? They say the iron price. Like you can buy things, that's the gold price, but the iron price is we take it.
Wow.
That's cool. I really like the Greyjoys like that. And then the Baratheons, which is Robert and them, theirs is ours is the Fury. And I've always loved that one. Every time I see like a yellow, because their colors are yellow and black and it's a stag, so every time I see like a deer crossing sign, I always want to put like ours is the Fury on.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
I'd love that. I'd love to see that.
Yeah, we need to start doing that. We didn't see any Dany this episode either.
No.
So no Dany, no Jon. So maybe we'll get back into that next episode.
Yeah.
Yep. And if you want to see that next episode, that's going to be on
next Saturday.
Next Saturday. So we're going to have a little bit of a wait, but I promise it's worth it. We're having a lot of fun with these. They are a lot of work. But speaking of a lot of work, you guys can check out everything coming out of Blind Wave. We had a really awesome week with the Force Awakens trailer.
Yeah.
And Flash and Arrow were going good. If you like Walking Dead, you can tune in tonight/early morning for that. Also today was uploaded the Q&A for The Walking Dead, so make sure you guys are checking that out. And other than that, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you guys next reaction. I'm Eric.
I'm Calvin.
See you guys later.